Hello. Alright, I've got back from my trip, so I'm actually running a day behind. It's Monday. I was hoping to film this yesterday, but after a 7-hour drive, I was so tired. And I had such a great time at Wine and Playing with the ladies I met. It was just phenomenal, and I can't wait to go back again. So I'm going to do the plan with me for this week, April 24th through the 30th. I'm using the Spring is in the Air kit by Brianna Nicole Designs, and it comes with a ton of stickers. It's a very pretty kit, all in pinks and greens with birds and a girl in the flowers and the bicycle, the Eiffel Tower, so Spring is in the Air. It's washies. It's got number covers up. I believe it's for like the month and weeklies. It's got day covers. I'm going to use it for a weekly, and I might use some of the leftovers for a monthly later. Maybe for May, because there's a lot here and it's very pretty. So I think I can stretch this out to do 2, if not more. So let's go ahead and get started. I also do have, this is a Planner Love SP. I think I said that right, on Instagram. I had bought a lot of random stickers, and I believe she printed these herself, but I'm going to use the quote. It says, she opens her mouth with wisdom, Proverbs. I can't quite read it, but I did like this tree sticker, and I think it will work nicely with the colors of the kit. So I will start by putting it in the corner, because I do like to have kind of like a positive quote in the corner of every month. And I'm going to try real hard to make sure I get my head out of the way and that it does not flip over halfway through. But I can't make any promises, so we'll see how it goes. Alrighty. And I think I will start with the bottom washi strips. I do like both the patterns. This is the Recollections Planner. And I believe I bought the Happy Planner kit, but the Erin Condren, they don't quite fit, but pretty close. So they both work very well. I mean, the stuff comes up just a little short, but that can be covered up. There's a lot of decorative stickers in this kit, and then I do have some thin rose washi because I'm kind of a floral addict. So I'll put these on here. And I am going to run a strip of floral washi right down the center, because it's got pinks and greens. Oh goodness, if I can find the end. These are the spring washies they had at Hobby Lobby. And it's a very small pink and green rose pattern. And I liked it a lot. Just a little bit darker colors, but I think it'll still go pretty nicely with it. The dots are just slightly different size. These patterns are just a little bit smaller, which is a-okay with me, because I just really like these colors. And it is Brianna Nicole Designs on Etsy. And this is the Spring is in the Air kit. But I went to the Wine and Plan event in Traverse City, Michigan. I met some really great ladies, and I had a phenomenal time. They're doing another one in October, and I really cannot wait to go. I'm so excited. In fact, I've already booked my room. So, I'm all ready to go. Traverse City was just absolutely beautiful. We were in the Cherry Tree Inn and Suites, and from the room in my hotel, the view was just amazing. We walked out on the balcony and you could just see everything. So I'll do the date covers. Like I said, these don't quite cover excuse me, everything, but close enough. because we'll see how well it covers and then what we do there at the end. I'll fold this in half so hopefully I can keep my head out of the way and keep everything where you guys can see it. But it's got a real small kind of like a leaf pattern on these day stamps. Looks like they're just not. A little bit of the cut was just a little loose, a little tight, but that is alright. It's still pulling off nicely. Just needed just a hair extra effort. I see it was just on those 2 days. This one peeled off very nicely. Oh, that looks like it's slightly crooked. Peeled up alright. Alright. Need to just kind of slow down a little bit. That looks much better. But we went to the asylum. It was like a converted mental hospital that they had built in the 1800s, and at one point it looked like they were going to close it down, but instead they made it had farmers markets, like antique stalls, homemade cheeses, just kind of a mishmash of different types of shops, and it was really great. Some of the stuff they had there was beautiful, a lot of handcrafted, homemade items. I would definitely visit it if you're in the Traverse City area. I think I am going to run this washi across the top here, since I do have it at the bottom. Just right over the purple. Cut it off right at the edge of the page. I have a bigger card, but I took it on my trip and I probably just slightly put it away where I'm just not seeing it. But I'm kind of a washi-aholic. I think I use one in almost every layout I do. And I am floral and pink for sure. And sparkles. I like stuff that sparkles. We'll put that right over there. And we'll start down here in the corner. Ooh, it does have quadruple trackers, but I will just use the one. I like to keep track of my steps. Make sure I'm up here on the screen. And I'll write in what it is later. Lay this kit out so I can see everything I got just a little better. Right. I think I will use this light one here. Line it up right there. And we will call that the meal tracker, which is in the same light pink. Right on top. I'll use one of these pretty green boxes. Just write down the various super important things I got to remember this week. And we will use the green where it says little things, because it's just the different little things I need to make sure I remember. And they may not be super important to everybody, but it's things I gotta make sure I get taken care of. And I will use I think a couple of these. It's kind of like these pink here. And I'm just going to kind of fill in the rest of this with these. I'll put another solid pink box there. I hope I didn't get my head in that. I'm trying real hard not to. So I get that done. I'll lay it back out. Put down here so it's all in frame. Alright. We'll start with these big boxes. Today was very warm. So we'll start with spring is in the air. I drive a little convertible and I got to drive home with the top down today. I think I'm going to put this lovely girl right beside it. I just really love like the teals, and I have almost a big teal hat about the same color. I think I'm going to do the green Paris. Hoping for a really nice weekend. I've already got my next couple of planner meetups scheduled. I'm going to one in Beaver Creek in May. Then I'm going to one in Cincinnati in June. So far this year, I'm averaging a planner meetup a month. So I'm keeping myself busy. My girls have both moved on, and all I've got here at home is just myself, my husband, and a 17-year-old boy, and they're always out doing dirt bike riding, and they're into computer games, and can't say they're much into crafting. So get to make sure I keep myself entertained. I do really like these girls. I think those are very pretty. And I think I'm going to use this bird, because I just like the little birds. Can't say I don't blame them for not wanting a scrapbook. I don't know if I don't know if I'd necessarily want to go out and ride dirt bikes. But, that's my choice, not theirs. So I will line these up down this way. I turn this upside down to make it just a little easier and hopefully be able to keep my head out of the way a little more. I managed to take my nail polish off when I got home last night, but I haven't quite got them painted back yet. I'm going to try to sit down this evening and get them repainted, but we'll see how it goes. I had to get all my flowers and everything watered, because I do a lot of gardening. I'm getting a big stone project ready out in my yard, and I've got the stone. I still got to get the sand. And then I'm going to plant in the in the space between the stones. I'm going to plant some Elfland thyme because it's short and it grows real close to the ground and it can be walked on. And I like the idea better of that than trying to keep up with keeping weeds out of the stones, because it seems like no matter how hard you try, weeds still grow. And this is supposed to grow thick enough that it keeps the weeds choked out. So we'll see how that goes. And I think I do want another dark pink right beside it, because in the evenings when I get home I do different little things, and that way I can write them all down. So I'm liking how that is turning out. Alrighty. For the top, I think we'll go with some of these half boxes. I'll kind of keep stuff mixed up a little bit. I do like the edges on these. Probably end up leaving just a little bit of white space, but that is okay, because I'm still not quite sure what my planner style is, except maybe the fact that I like to change things up would probably be my style. Maybe that's the best way to describe it. I like to change. Each week I just do kind of what I feel like. I mean, I have certain things I do the same every week, like put the little something inspirational to me type quote in the corner. Because I just like to look at it and know that there's, you know, one little happy thought. I usually always have coffee cups on every day, because I'm a super big fan of coffee. Drink lots of it. I did on my trip try a lot of wines and beers, and unfortunately I am just not a wine drinker or a beer drinker. I mean, I did like the sangria, but I don't know if you can really count that as a wine, because I think it's a wine mixed with a lot of different stuff. And I think for these, I'll use some of these smaller ones and just kind of line them up. They're a little bit short. But it's the weekend. It's a little bit different. I don't do the same stuff during the weekends that I do all week. So it'll work out good. And these are the little Paris ones right here, the little Eiffel Towers. And I hope I'm keeping my head out of the way. They actually, I was worried they wouldn't line up, but they actually line up pretty well. So, we've been watching, I think I will put a little, house stickers for days to keep track of the different chores that I'm getting done every day. Because I work in my garden, so maybe I'll use this to keep track of our garden project and how it's going and moving along. Where I can just write down every day what we got done. At least Monday through Friday. Saturday I'll spend a lot more time in the garden. Like today I did get the flowers watered, and I double checked and on my paint lines, because I have big, the way I want it to go, I have big paint lines marked out so that it is ready. It's a little harder to see because I'm trying to make sure I keep my head back. I hope I am succeeding. And that is just slightly crooked. So we'll have to restick this one. that works. Maybe I should try it this way. See if that's a little easier. No, yes it is. I forgot to mark where my head goes. Hopefully it's not in the way. And then put this pretty weekend border on here. I do know that I like the weekend borders that are horizontal rather than vertical. Put that there. But my weekends are just a little different from my weeks. Alright. So, get a little bit of decoration now. Start by, usually Sunday is my manicure day, so even though I'm hoping to paint them this evening, I'll redo them Sunday. Usually try to get that done. Do like these little TV boxes. We've been watching a show called The Originals, so I think I'm going to stick a little TV box down here. We don't watch a lot, but we watch a little bit. You know, usually like one episode every evening. Just kind of like while we're relaxing. We usually watch those right before we go to bed. Now on the weekends we tend not to watch them because we always have a lot of other stuff going on the weekends. You know, during the week you gotta sit down and relax a bit after you work all day. And I work full time, and so does my husband, and my son goes to school. So during the week we are quite busy. Ooh, I do like the little planner sticker. I usually try to do some planning on Sunday, so we'll put that right there. Today I did some laundry, so we'll put that there. Didn't get much Happy Mail. And I think I'm going to put this little bicycle girl right here. The little Eiffel Tower on this side. Just a couple little things of roses, just because I feel like it needs roses over here too. It's not totally covered up, but the color's light enough that I think it works alright. This girl right here, I think she's pretty. I'm going to run a strip of washi down the side here just to fill in that white space and to carry the pattern over. I do like this washi tape. I like it a lot. Very pretty. I just started it just a hair crooked. And there we go, that's better. And I think I'm going to use this pretty pink glitter pen to write my numbers in. That way I can save the numbers for when I do the monthly calendar. And this pen takes just a moment to dry. These are, actually it's a jelly roller. It's by ProMarks. You get them in a set of 4 at the Dollar Tree, and they're like my favorite glitter pens. They come with pink, purple, blue, and yellow. And I think they have really nice colors. Usually what I track is my 12,000 steps that I try to get daily. And here's a little payday sticker, because Thursday is payday. And I will use an Instagram, because I will post pictures of some Happy Mail I got today. Oh, I like this payday sticker too. So I'm just going to use them both. I don't know how I missed that the first time. I did stop at the grocery store today. So I will get out some coffee icons. Oops, I still have my book sitting on my table. Just a second, let me grab it. Oops, my screen door slammed as I walked past it. Sorry about that noise, that's kind of loud. Alright, so let's see what coffee stickers I want to use this week. I haven't even decided what. I don't usually decide ahead of time what we're making for dinner. I think I'm going to use these purple paisley print coffees. Use a little pink right here. And a green. And there's a little bit of a greeny blue, so I think I'll go ahead and use that one too. It'll add a little bit of color, and as I add other colors and stuff, it'll show up. And I use this darker red. Another pink one. Then I will do green and a slightly darker blue for the weekends, just to kind of make them a little crooked so that everything, it changes up on the weekends, just because the weekends a little bit freer and different. I do need to get gas this week and pick up my prescriptions. If I can find a prescription sticker. Last time I had all these pulled out ahead of time. So I do have this one by Pink Popsicle Studios. So I will probably save that for Wednesday, and I'll go pick up my prescriptions. Because unfortunately, you gotta have those. As far as house cleaning stuff, I just kind of come home every day and decide what I'm doing. Ooh, I will use a Willow Wallaco Taco Tuesday. I do know what I'm cooking for dinner tomorrow, because it's Tuesday and tacos are fairly easy. So put that right there for Taco Tuesday tomorrow. And I have some watering can stickers by Adriana Piper. I am having a terrible time today. It's like my fingernails are just not quite wanting to work. So I will put this watering can right there to water. And I try to remember to water my plants every other day in the summer. And they grow really good. I'll put the pink one here. I'm going to do a different color there because I just kind of felt like that was a lot of pink altogether. So we'll go with this slightly darker green. use a dark pink for Sunday's watering can. Well, we got every other day to water the plants. Don't really need to go shopping. Well, I think I am done. Though I do really like this, I think I'm going to use the Glitter and Glam Squad Instagram clip this week. And this little deer clip with flowers in its head. I like to try to clip my weeks together, that way I can turn right to them. I think that is very cute and I really like it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.